Hello everyone, welcome back to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. I'm so happy you're here. Today's feature centers on two iconic names who once shared one of the most memorable partnerships on Turkish television, Neslihan Atagal and Burak Özçivit. If you enjoy this kind of in-depth storytelling, please remember to like the video, subscribe, and click the join button to support the channel. Now let's dive into the full story. Years after the end of their unforgettable drama, curiosity about the current state of their relationship has quietly resurfaced. While tabloids have attempted to frame every distant glance as a brewing rivalry or unresolved tension, Neslihan Atagal has recently taken a calmer, more mature position. According to interview snippets and insider commentary, she is not chasing nostalgia or fueling gossip. She is simply open to rebuilding a respectful friendship with her former co-star, Burak Özçivit. To understand why this matters, we have to revisit the impact of their collaboration. Their series became a cultural milestone, exported to numerous countries and discussed across online forums for years. The intensity of the storyline placed immense pressure on both actors. During filming, each maintained professional focus, navigating long hours, emotional scenes, demanding press obligations, and the constant scrutiny of fans dissecting body language. When the final episode aired, both moved on quickly to new projects, and a natural distance formed. That distance, over time, was exaggerated into a narrative of coldness, even though neither publicly attacked the other. Recently, during a promotional appearance unrelated to Burak, Neslihan was asked about working with past partners. Instead of deflecting, she reportedly acknowledged Burak with warmth. She praised his discipline on set and credited the success of their series to mutual effort. What made this moment stand out was her tone, neither overly sentimental nor defensive. She emphasized that people evolve, careers shift, and it is entirely possible to appreciate someone's contribution without reviving old speculation. Her intention, she suggested, would be to keep communication open should their paths cross, again perhaps at a festival, charity gala, or industry panel. Behind the scenes, people familiar with production circles say that this attitude reflects who Neslihan has become. After weathering health challenges and recalibrating her professional priorities, she has embraced a philosophy centered on emotional balance. Reconciliation here does not mean reigniting rumors. It means placing value on shared history and letting go of unnecessary tension. Burak, for his part, has maintained a composed public image focused on family life and ongoing roles. Those close to him describe him as courteous when former colleagues are mentioned, never indulging in drama. Fans have responded surprisingly positively to this shift. Instead of demanding a sequel or forcing a reunion narrative, many are celebrating the maturity of the gesture. Social media threads now include messages like, "This is what growth looks like." And it's nice to see professionals honoring the past without exploiting it. The conversation has pivoted from speculation to admiration, proof that audiences can appreciate stability just as much as scandal. Industry analysts note that such openness could, in time, influence casting decisions. Producers are always monitoring audience sentiment. Both actors are comfortable. A future collaboration, perhaps not a sweeping melodrama, but a limited series or film with a different tone could materialize. Nothing is in development at this stage, and it would be premature to declare anything imminent. Still, bridges are easier to build when neither side is guarded. Another fascinating layer is how Neslihan's stance challenges a persistent cultural trope: the assumption that former leads must remain rivals to maintain mystique. By publicly detaching from that narrative, she reclaims control over how her past work is framed. Rather than erasing history, she reframes it as a foundation. Burak benefits too. Goodwill softens the divisive edges that gossip once carved around their names. Observers also point out that genuine friendship in the entertainment industry offers practical benefits. Shared promotional appearances become smoother. Award ceremonies feel less tense. Younger actors watching from the sidelines receive a model for professional longevity. one built on respect rather than lingering grudge. Of course, not everyone is satisfied. A small portion of online noise still tries to twist neutrality into secret longing or hidden conflict. Yet those attempts are losing traction because Neslihan's messaging has been consistent. She admires Burak's craft, wishes him well, and sees no harm in future cordial interaction. That consistency deprives rumor mills of fuel. What happens next will likely be subtle. Perhaps they will be photographed exchanging a brief greeting at a charity event. Perhaps they will lend their names to the same social cause. Or perhaps nothing public will occur for a long while, and the story will gently settle. Even that outcome would reinforce the central point. Adulthood allows room for quiet, uncomplicated goodwill. In the end, this development is less about spectacle and more about emotional intelligence. Neslihan extending openness toward Burak's Givit, does not rewrite the past, simply reframes it through the lens of growth. For fans who invested years into their journey, this resolution, calm, graceful, and sincere, may be the most satisfying chapter of all. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you enjoyed this analysis and want more stories about your favorite Turkish stars, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the channel for extra content. Share your thoughts below. Do you think a future project between them would work? Or is mutual respect enough? I look forward to reading your comments. Till next time, take care and goodbye.